Time is 8:20 in the morning time on this Friday morning, May 18th, 2018. It is start off on the Peter Channel Board of News on this Friday morning, May 18th, 2018. God, good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, May 18th, 2018. It is 8:20 a.m. on this Friday morning, and it is 56 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Water News at 20 minutes after 8 is Robert Mueller has a lot of options besides indicting Trump. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrive at Windsor Castle for royal wedding rehearsal. Man firing gun and ranting about Trump shot by police inside Trump National Adora Resort in Florida. White House said calling MS-13 animals isn't strong enough. Officials in Hawaii hand out thousands of masks as Kilo Espirios blow ash. President Trump announced a new federal funding curbs on U.S. abortion clinics. John McCain classified as White House declines to apologize for AIDS. Morbid remark about John McCain pushes to fire leakers. Trump really wants the North Korean show to go on. Ex-spy Sergei Skripal discharged after poisoning. Ecuador removes Assad to security London embassy. Discontent rises in Venezuela military economy. In local news, in Norton, residents have agreed to funnel recreational marijuana businesses into industrial areas of town. That decision came at town meeting on Wednesday night, but not before attendees debated for most of the meeting on whether to allow such business in all commercial areas, as that idea failed narrowly. Medical marijuana businesses have been allowed in industrial zones, but with the legalization of recreational pot, the planning board recommended also permitted those types of businesses in industrial zones. Both require a special permit from the board. Planning Board Chairman Joseph Fernandez said they think was prudent for any business there, noting that adult entry and business are also restricted industrial areas. With the loss of 30 school department positions because the revenue was on residents' minds. The town will get 3% of any pot sales. In North Attleboro, the body of a woman reported missing Wednesday night was found Thursday afternoon in the wood area off the Landry Avenue, not far from her home. Foul play was not suspected in the death of Margie Patel, 31, who lived in Westwood Estates, according to the state and local police that involved in the investigation. A state medical examiner will determine the cause of the death, according to the police. Patel went missing around 6 p.m. Wednesday, and her family posted messages on social media urging people to watch for her. Her body was found by police around 2:30 p.m. about 60 yards in the woods off Landry Avenue, a short distance from the entrance to the Westwood Estate. Police performed the ground search of the area where assisted by a drone. A uniformed police officer was stationed in the clearing off Landry Avenue, blocked by yellow crabs. C-tape marked that the no-marked cruisers were parked to the side of the busy Landry Avenue. Mansfield at East Street man kept police at bay at his downtown apartment for about 1.5 hours Thursday night before surrendered peacefully after behavior that alarmed some neighbors. The man was taken to custody around 8 p.m. and was taken to Sturdy Memorial Hospital with Attleboro with a specified self-inflicted injuries, according to police. Police responded with assistance of the Metropolitan Law Enforcement Council, SWAT team, and negotiators to shut down East Street between South Common and Branch Street. The incident, according to the police, was an issue reported by Dory about 6:25 p.m. One man threw a TV front the window of his apartment at 23 East Street. The apartment house is located on East Street near South Common. Police Chief Ron DeSell said the statement that the man was screaming at Satan and continued to break windows. He unarmed himself with a large shutter glass and began nailing the door and the window shut, Stellan said. After securing the scene, police began moving neighbors on the air and continued trying to maintain with a dialogue, the man, Stellan said. In our news from the Sun Chronicle, supermarket industry says Ben should be uniform statewide. Officials say Postock Stadium deal is still possible. Foxborough Drug Lab defendant makes plea for release in federal court. Waterbury breaks on Reed Street in Attleboro again. Norfolk get a new well. And Attleboro police looking for a suspect of rash of break-ins on Pine Road. French Interior Minister Gerard Collomb said Friday authorities have foiled the planters that had arrested two, each of amended the case. Surveillance video shows the driver of a New Jersey school bus that made a U-turn on the highway before it hit a dump truck in a crash that killed two people. Las Vegas police evacuated a mail Thursday evening after the report that a masked gunman in the building. Agents talk set up investors conference on U.S.-China trade talks. Trump's man deals with about Bucks corporate exodus. Dodd oil pauses set bonds on gold lick moons, and Elon Musk board company wants to change $1 for a $150 loop ride. Stocks today out down 54.95 points to 24.713.98. SP 5 down 2.33 points to 27.20.13. And Nasdaq down 51.82 points at 73.82.47. A glimpse of the edge of the space reveals star sport just after the reverse itself. NASA astronaut sent by GoPro camera. Humans are causing massive changes in the location of water all over the Earth, NASA said. First interplanetary CubeSats already set records in deep space. The Congo Ebola outbreak holds crisis talks as cases spread. Corona resistance and antifungal drugs are a global issue. International studies suggest combination therapy may prevent stroke in certain people. Bill Gates said Trump asking the difference between HIV and HPV. Two hours ago at the JFK MBTA station is closed currently to an active incident. Peter Children's time is 8:26 on this Friday morning. Ta-da for Peter Channel Sport. Yesterday, the Boston Red Sox defeated the Baltimore Orioles 6-2. Buckshot was without yielding a home run trot. Vasquez helps Phil Steele cards loss. Bill Bridges and treats Knicks as they prep for powwow. And John Jones fires back again. Old man Chuck Liddell. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox said the Baltimore Orioles go at it at 7 o'clock at Fenway Park Ball. The Darknets and Boys Lacrosse will have a game against Dover Sherber. Game time 3:45 p.m. Peter Children's time is 8:26 on this Friday morning. Time now for a Peter Chill Trevor Trend to check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA where Subway Committee Rail Thursday are looking good. Okay, look at the hours and Maui's in New England. Alright. Take a look at the hours and Maui's. Alright, look at the hours and Maui's. 95, stop on side. It is slope between 126 and Secretary to downtown Providence. 95 at the north side, slope between Route 3708 to Route 95 and 195 downtown Providence. 6 connector slope between 695 downtown Providence. Route 60 eastbound side, Little Square. 6 connector downtown Providence. 146 southbound side, Little Square. Route 95 downtown Providence. 146 on both ends about to be 146 on Route 99 in the North Smithfield stretch. 99 the northbound side, slope between 127 on Route 122 in the Lincoln, Wisconsin stretch. 130 westbound side, and then so the Jamestown stretch. Jamestown battle over the Newport Bridge is on. Lincoln getting extra Route 130 westbound side. A little slow just around the Newport Bridge to the westbound side. 95 on the northbound side. Little slow Route 165 West Greenwich. Down in South Coast of Massachusetts, 195. It's looking good from Seacock down to Wareham, 195 westbound side. So we're Route 44 in East Providence. Board Bridge to the southbound side. It is slow around the board stretch 3 on the northbound side. Also Board Rotary. Route 6 to the westbound side, also Route 124 in Harwich. 95 at the northbound side, also Route 128 out in Canton Southern Expressway at the northbound side. It is open between Furnace Brook Parkway, Quincy Line to the Mass Ave and Boston Southern Expressway southbound side, also the Dorchester stretch. 93 both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is slow from 120 Western Orient to Newton, and then Austin Bright tolls on Mass Pike. It's backed up on both ends. And Hitchcock Kennedy eastbound side of Mass Pike from the Pruitt Tunnel and 7 Expressway westbound side. It is backed up from Lauderdale down to South Boston. 93 both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. 7 Tunnel slow Calatel is looking good. Route 1 on southbound side is slope to Route 16 in River all the way to Route 93 in Charlestown. 93 is southbound side is slope to Medford on the Zinc Bridge to downtown Boston. 128 at the northbound side slope for the Peabody stretch. 128 at the southbound side slope to Route 28 Red and Orient at Route 93 and Route 128 at the northbound side is so the left of the stretch. Route 128 is southbound side slope to 289 Route 2 is accident and then Route 128 at the north bad side, swap between Route 60 at the Newton Oriental, Route 20 in Weston. And Route 3 at the south bad side, swap between 49 for Lord and Bill Wicker. Tonight, eastbound side between 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. And tonight, eastbound side also Barbara Stretch. And 393 to 95. Looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border center. Route 83 at the north bad side. A little slow just around the Route 101 area in Manchester, New Hampshire. Peter Chill news time is 8:30 on this Friday morning. Time now for Peter Chill weather report. Looking at the radar satellite loop that shows clouds coming over a bunch of 3 states, 7 New England region of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, 7 to New York and New York City vicinity, and 7 New Hampshire down to Maine. Look at the temperatures around the region. It is in the 50s for much of the region to 61 in Hartford and 61 in Middletown, Connecticut, 62 in New Haven and 63 in Bridgeport. And 62 65 degree range in New York City. Right now, North Massachusetts at the right now, Norton, it's 56 degrees at temperature, humidity at 59%, 2.41 degrees, by Robert through with the wind, which is rising rapidly, and winds northeast at 4 miles an hour. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. For today, mostly clouds about 39 degrees. Northeast to about 11 to 30 miles gusty, 25 miles an hour. For tonight, mostly clouds about 43 degrees. And east to about 5 to 7 miles. Coming to 18 for Saturday, showers, patchwork after 10 a.m. high to 59 degrees. East to about 5 miles. Chest space is 80%. You put spots between quarter and half an inch possible for Saturday night. Showers likely before 9 p.m. Mirrors and fog over. Clouds about 59 degrees. Light southeast wind becoming southeast west around 5 to 10 miles an hour. AVD chest space is 60%. New Prism between quarter and half an inch possible for Sunday at Church Shots at Dutch Stores Bay after 11 a.m. Several stores produce every rain. There is fog before 11 a.m. was cloudy skies. About 67 degrees. Chest space is 50%. Southwest wind 11 30 miles gust size has 29 miles an hour for Sunday night. Mostly clouds about 56 degrees. For Monday, most sunny part clouds about 76 about 54 degrees. Tuesday, Church Shots before 1 p.m. Partly sunny most clouds about 72 about 54 degrees. Chest space is 35%. Wednesday at Church Shots partly clouds about 73 about 53 degrees. Chest space is 40%. And for Monday,